cactus and succulent growers, it's Lynn, and this is just a very quick update video on what is blooming beautiful in the polytunnel this week. And first of all, here I have 3 of my gymnocalciums blooming gorgeous all at the same time. And first of all, I have my gymnocalcium Maihena Vinci, and it's got a gorgeous pink bloom. Just look at that, guys. It's absolutely stunning. Just look at them petals. Beautiful colour. The cactus itself is amazing. This Maihena Vinci is often one that you see grafted onto Hylocereus dragon fruits and sold as the moon cactus, the bright red one. But this is on its own roots, and it has a lovely sort of deep burgundy colour body, and the flower is absolutely stunning, like silky pink bloom. And then here is my gymnocalcium Chubutensi. What a name, Chubutensi, because it's nice and chubby, and it is in double magnificent bloom today. Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at them blooms, guys, and lovely petals as well. Stunning. It's an absolute breathtaking beauty. And here I have my gymnocalcium Baldianum, and this is a gorgeous red bloomer here. Absolutely lovely colour as well. So it's lovely to have the 3 different colours on the gymnos there. Beautiful red bloom. And I'll just step back so you can see all 3, pink, white and red. Just gorgeous. And I have my other gymnos as well. Saglionis as well there, 2 big buds on there, and another gymno as well with a bud coming on, so they're going to be blooming later on in the year. So happy days. Isn't it just beautiful? Gorgeous stunners. And then here we've got still some blooms hanging on the Mammillarias. For example, a Mammillaria Boccasana, there's just the 1 bloom left on that now, and the Camaceras, Camelobivias, and the Rabusias are sort of been blooming on and off as well. Still blooms coming up on these. This is another Camelobivia here, beautiful bloomer. And unfortunately, the annoying thing is a lot of the labels have come off these. I had them all labelled because they're all hybrids. And it's so annoying because the labels, I don't know where they've gone. They've either faded or completely disappeared. But anyway, this is a very beautiful one, a lovely sort of deep pink, almost red colour, and another lovely bud on the way. It's absolutely breathtaking, but they've all been blooming on and off throughout the past few weeks. And the Rabusia cranesiana still blooming. That's just starting to close a little bit now because it's more of a morning bloomer, but very beautiful. And then I'll just take you over here as well. Lots of buds on the way here, blooming beauties. And I've had one of my Echinopsises that's been blooming there on its way, and a lot of them have been blooming as I've been doing videos as and when they've been blooming. Have another big Echinopsis tubiflora, lovely big flower bud on that, so that could possibly be blooming in the next couple of days or so. So happy to see that there, and lots of buds on the way with the others as well. Happy days. I'm really happy to see this Gasteria here. Gasteria variety. I haven't got the exact ID on this one, but this is the first time blooming for us as well. And just look at that lovely big flower spike with all the lovely colourful blooms on. Happy days. And I have a lot of succulents coming into bloom as well. This is an Anacampus that is all in bud here, and this has beautiful pink flowers when it blooms. So as you can see, getting ready to bloom there, very exciting. And also my other Haworthias as well, they're all sort of coming into bud, and lots going on. And my Scilla violifolia here, loads of little buds on this, and this has gorgeous little purple flowers. So I'll probably make a separate video on this when it blooms because it's very special. Lovely. You see the blooms just starting to come out there, very gorgeous. And all down the bottom here, happy days. And I'll just take you around to, onto the table here with lots of the succulents, a lot of the Echeverias all coming into beautiful bloom as well. These have been blooming pretty much all through the spring and now into the summer. Gorgeous little blooms on there, look. And here, absolutely stunning and lovely Echeveria setosa, very, very beautiful, like fire flames, stunning blooms. And more on here, just on the way out on them. That's gorgeous, beautiful, colourful one. Very good thing with Echeveria flowers, they do last for a good few days. This one is very lovely. This is Echeveria prolifica, and beautiful tiny little blooms there. And it's a lovely sort of compact growing Echeveria as well. Happy days. And then on here, buds on the way on my Astros, my Astro Capricorn, very exciting. And then Matacana, that's on its way out. But look at this, guys, this is my Telocactus Hexandrophorus, and there's 2 buds on that, and this big bud here is going to bloom probably the next couple of days, so that's going to be very exciting. I'll probably do a shorts video of these when they're in bloom, so you can get to see them. So do keep a check out on my shorts on the channel, because they're perfect just to do for a little minute video of the beautiful blooms. And my lofts have been blooming on and off as well. There's no little loft with a bloom. They're coming into bloom and then dying off, and then more little blooms coming up. So they're just sort of closing now as well, because the sun is sort of just coming out at this time, coming out back down, I should say, at this time of day. Now here I am in my white greenhouse here, and apologies if the lighting isn't brilliant. It's getting a little bit sort of later into the evening now, but I wanted to wait to the evening to show the update in here, because this blooms sort of towards the evening. And first of all, I'm going to show you, this is my Pilosocereus pachyclaudus, and it has been blooming, as you can see there. It's the second sort of night, or evening I should say, where the bloom opens up towards the evening and then it completely goes. So it's not looking its best now, but I have been filming a buds to blooms of this incredible Pilosocereus, so I'm going to be putting that on as a separate video. I'm still waiting for this big rubbery bud to open to finish the video, and little video of buds to bloom, so do stay tuned for that coming up in the next few days. But I just show you how it has been blooming, absolutely remarkable. And I'll step back and show you this big Pilosocereus, because it's sort of one I've had in my collection for many years, probably about over 26 years anyway. And it's obviously because when they get mature, they form this lovely sort of woolly cephalium and lovely woolly hair, and it actually feels like hair as well. It's absolutely amazing, almost like sort of sheep's wool. It's incredible. And these is where the buds come from when they're mature enough to flower. And this is a reliable bloomer, blooms every year. I've made many videos every year on this, and I'm very happy to see this is blooming gorgeous. As I say, the blooms open up of an evening, and they close up during the daytime. You only get a day or two, or a night or two I should say, out of them. But I'm going to be, as I say, filming the buds to blooms of this, so do stay tuned. But isn't it just incredible? And then on this side here I have my Cactus Bormanii, and I'm very happy to say it is in bud as well. Look, you can see there little buds forming, and this hasn't bloomed for a few years, so I'm very excited to see it is coming into bloom again for the first time after about 5 or 6 years. And there's also another little bud coming there as well. So there's 3 buds on this, so I'm mega excited. It's going to be beautiful when this flowers. And the flowers are very unusual as well, sort of very tubular, but you'll see that when it comes into bloom. And then I'm very excited also to say I have a lot of my my Trichocereus coming into bud as well. And oh yes, I must show you the one in the polytunnel. This one is my one of my Trichocereus scopulicolas, and a lovely bud forming on that. And also on the other side, I don't know if I can reach, you might be able to see there's a bud on that one there, and there's also another bud coming up on there. Absolutely exciting. And they have huge big white blooms, so I really am looking forward to seeing them. And then this is what I'm mega excited about, my Trichocereus grandiflorus red star, this lovely cactus here, and sort of growing like a snake all the way. And it is coming also into bud, lots of buds for the first time after about 4 to 5 years. This has magnificent beautiful red blooms on it. And if you want to see what this stunner looks like when it is blooming, then do check out a video I've made quite a few years ago now, when I was living in the south of Ireland, when I was lucky enough to have a lovely conservatory there. And I'll share the video of that up above and down below in the video description, because the blooms are incredible. So obviously I'm going to be filming this when this comes into a magnificent bloom as well. Very excited. And there's also bud as well coming on this other Trichocereus grandiflorus as well there. So happy days there, and I'm going to take you back into the big green polytunnel. Now this is my very tall Trichocereus Pachanoi crossed with Scopolycola, and it has two big hairy flower buds. Apologies for the lighting, guys. It's just it is sort of getting sort of late evening now, but you can see the lovely big hairy buds on that, so that's going to be incredible. And if you also want to see what this big tall giant looks like when it's flowering, the blooms are stunning. I'll share a link up above and down below in the video description of what this big Trichocereus looks like when it was blooming with 4 magnificent blooms. So as I say, it hasn't also flowered for a few years, so very excited to see 2 big hairy buds on that. So happy days. So that's a very quick update on what is blooming what's in bloom and bud in the polytunnel. And I thought I'd just do a little quickie. Oh yeah, mustn't forget this Euphorbia horrida as well. That's also been blooming beautiful, the little tiny blooms there. Happy days. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you want to know how to get your cacti to flower, do check out a video I've made on how to get your cacti to flower. Links to that video up above and down below in the video description. And if you want to know what the easiest and sort of the best cactus plants to grow for flowering, do also check a video I've made on the best cactus plants to get to flower. Links to that video also up above and down below in the video description. And if you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe. Do click the notification bell. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon. And for more growing tips, do check out the many blogs and articles on my website, desertplantsofAvalon.com. I want to wish you all a blooming amazing plant-powered day. Gorge.